Hey, what's going on everybody in the Jason Nation? My name is Jason and welcome to a special kind of video. I do these kind of videos somewhat often. I'm gonna try and not do them as much anymore, or at least for a little while, because I don't want to spam this channel with vlogs, because this is not a vlogging channel. But I can't honestly thank you guys enough for everything that you've done for me, and this video is going to be addressing a lot of different things, a lot of different people, and just a big thank you video for everything that you guys have done for me. So I'm going to try and, limit the amount of these kind of videos I do, because, I can never just stop showing my appreciation. So I mean, I'm going to just try and sum up everything I've been meaning to say to you guys for the last couple months, and hopefully it means something to you guys. It's just that's what I'm aiming for. So this video might be a little bit long, but I would like to hope that it won't go past 10 minutes. But anyway, let's get into what I wanted to talk about. Now, I apologize, like I said, if this sounds, maybe a bit scripted, because I do have some stuff written down here, just so I don't forget everything, because it's hard for me to remember some of the ideas that I have in my head. So that way I don't forget anything. So I just kind of have it all written down on a WordPad document, so I just kind of remember what I wrote down last night when I was writing down ideas, so I don't forget anything. So forgive me, like I said, if this sounds kind of scripted, but I mean, it's not scripted, it's just coming from the heart. But this is all just so I don't forget it. I don't know how else to word how thankful I am for where I've been placed in this, I guess you could say, competition. I mean, it's sad to say it that way, honestly, and I remember back in the old days of YouTube, where YouTube was something that people did for fun and not for, or didn't worry about the numbers, I guess you could say. And nowadays it's hard not to worry about the numbers, and I myself, I am a victim of being someone who worries about numbers a lot and worries about views and all that stuff. And why? It's not because that's all I care about. Clearly that's not all I care about. It's because there's always somebody out there who's better at doing what I like to do, and there's always going to be something that or there's always going to be somebody out there that's going to be better than me and getting more views than me. And it's not, I don't care how many views somebody's getting. I don't care if you're getting 10 views or 10,000 views. What I care about is the content that the creator is making. And nowadays, the only reason why you have to worry about views is so you can stand out and try and share yourself with the world. And I don't have a problem with some people who do this kind of stuff purely for the money. Personally, I would never do that, just because I think that's a little bit selfish, to be honest. And if you're growing a fan base, it should be to connect with your audience and not to see how many zeros at the end of your paycheck. And I have no problem, because I know there's people out there who do that, and this is legitimate business for some people, and that's fine. But there's something that I like to, something about myself that I like to show off a little bit more than others, and that's that no matter how many comments I get, no matter how many, whether they're good or bad, no matter how many tweets I get, no matter whatever, I always try to interact with my viewers as much as possible. I always reply to every single comment, good or bad. I usually do anyway. There's a couple, things where someone will ask, a really dumb question, and it's already been answered several times in the video and in the comments. I usually don't reply to those. Or sometimes people, if you've ever tried to reply to a comment yourself and they don't have a reply button because it's something with their Google Plus settings, that's just the only exception when I don't reply to all my comments. I try to reply to everybody. I make sure everybody knows that I actually care about you guys, being there for me and helping me out as a YouTuber and helping me grow in ways that I wouldn't have been able to do without you guys. And that's what's really important nowadays, is on YouTube and Twitch, viewer interaction is the biggest thing. And I'm not saying that because it's a business tactic, although some people may look at it as that. I personally do it because I like being able to connect with the people who built my channel up to what it is right now. And I know for some people in the community it's really hard to get to all their comments and whatnot, because some people can't reply to all their comments, and that's fine. I try my best to, you know, make it so that I can respond to every single person, and I understand that it's difficult for some people, but even if I ever get that big, I'm gonna still try my best no matter what, just to try and reply to everybody. You know, I usually go through my comments every day, spend about 5-10 minutes just answering all the comments, and it's fun. It brings me joy to see that there's people, like, you know, actually willing to comment and leave feedback on my videos. And you know, like, I just enjoy being different, I guess, in a sense. Like, I firmly believe that I can actually make a difference in this community at some point or another, whether that be through a viral video, or whether that be through my personality, or whether that be whatever. I just hope I can make a difference and be a bigger part of this community, because I feel like I definitely have great potential, and that's what a lot of my friends have told me. And I'm going to be thanking a lot of people here in a second, but I'm just really thankful and gracious that we have grown to where we are today. It really blows my mind, to be honest. And like, I had such a hard time believing that, like, we are where we are today, and it makes me that much more grateful for the fact that I have all you amazing people behind me supporting everything that I do, no matter what. And it's crazy to think that, like, nearly 2,000 people on this channel alone have decided to subscribe to me and watch my content, as opposed to my other channel. I've got nearly 4,000. That's nearly 6,000 people. Nearly 6,000 people have seen my videos and clicked the subscribe button because they wanted to see more. That to me alone is incredible. It really is. And like, I don't know, that's just the thing with me. Like, I've recently become more motivated, definitely after last night's Win and Trade Tuesday stream, which was completely successful. We broke so many records. We broke the all-time like high, the all-time viewer high, because we had, I think, 30 consistent viewers out at some point last night. Broke 2,000 comments on it. Like, it was just a crazy live stream, and I loved every minute of it. And I don't know, maybe because there was someone in my stream last night, and forgive me because I don't remember who it was, but I can remember the comment. Somebody said that because of me they wanted to get into streaming, and that meant just so much to me. Just like the fact that I was able to influence somebody into doing something that they could start doing as a profession one day, maybe, or even just a hobby. It really warms my heart to see that I have actually made an impact on somebody's life. And even if it's in the smallest way possible, it still is an impact of some sort that definitely makes me feel really happy about it. And I'm glad that I'm starting to be able to connect with you guys on like a much more, I guess, deeper level, I suppose. Forgive me, I'm just kind of trying, if you see my eyes come off the camera, I'm just because I'm making sure I don't forget anything, because like there's a lot of stuff I have written down here. But like another thing is like, I know there's tons of you out there who play, I guess you could say, the viewer role, and you watch a bunch of content creators and all that stuff, and you don't make videos yourself. If you ever get the chance to, because not everybody has the money to buy the equipment and the time to put into it, and the dedication, and just everything that goes into doing this, because truthfully, being a YouTuber and all this stuff isn't as easy as it's cracked out to be, because believe me, there's a lot of work that goes into it, and I mean a lot of work. So I mean, it could be just as stressful as your everyday job, but it's a lot more fun because you're actually enjoying what you're doing. And like, I don't know, I just feel like with all this effort that I've put into the channel so far, and all this amazing stuff that has happened so far, is just incredible. And you know, the fact that we are literally almost achieving 100 likes per stream on Win and Trade Tuesday is just mind-blowing. It's really mind-blowing, and it's motivating to see that people each day, just more and more people by the dozen, are joining the Jason Nation and watching my content and supporting me till the end. And it's, I don't know, I'm speechless to think that that's actually something that happens every day. You know, we gained like 30 subscribers yesterday. That was insane. And you know, like, I could thank you guys honestly a million times for this, and it's still not gonna stop me from doing it over and over and over again, because no matter how many times I thank you guys, it's just, I still won't be able to thank you enough for allowing me to do such an amazing thing for a bunch of amazing individuals. And like, I hope we can continue to grow this bigger and bigger. And it's really amazing. And I'm sorry for, you know, dragging this video on longer. I just wanted to honestly give you my sincere thank you for everything that you guys have helped me with so far. And honestly, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for your guys' support, and that's the truth of it. So anyway, I don't want to make this video too much longer, but I want to quickly just address a couple people and thank you know, a select few individuals who have definitely been a big impact on not just my life, but in the YouTube scene of things, and just who have been really amazing friends to me throughout the last couple of months. So the big thank you, first of all, goes to my buddy Matt, aka Matisse. You guys know who he is, hopefully by now. If you've seen him, he's been on the last like 3 Wonder Trade Tuesdays, I think, so you guys are probably familiar with him. You know, he's been one of my best friends that I've ever had, not even just like just in general, like just one of my best friends I've ever had, and I've been friends with him for like 3 years now, so he's become one of my best friends. Someone I consider like almost a brother. He's a really cool dude, and you know, I don't know what I'd do without him because he helps me with a lot of stuff. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Matt, so thank you for that. Feel free to go subscribe to his channel. Another big thank you goes to somebody who probably thought I wouldn't take the time to mention them or thank them for the things that they've done, or probably don't even know how much of an impact they've actually made. But a big shout out to A-Drive, aka Dan. I'm sure some of you probably know who he is. I'm sure most of you probably do know who Dan is. And shout out to him for not only inspiring me to start playing Pokemon again, because I stopped playing after X and Y. And I took a long break from it because I just didn't find enjoyment in it anymore. But then I found him through, I believe it was through Deathly I Am, tweeted out his stream, you know, would have been like 6 or 7 months ago or something like that. And I came and watched, and he was like still there with his webcam. And nowadays he's, you know, he's got like 30,000 followers plus a partnership. He's streaming full time now, which, by the way, congratulations, man. If you're watching this, that's an absolutely amazing accomplishment. So that's incredible in itself. And he's had like an amazing amount of success recently, but just the part that really, you know, gets me is the fact that just without me even personally talking to him, because I've never personally talked to him before. Like, I'm in his chat when he's streaming sometimes, and I get to interact with him there, but he's just a really genuine dude, and it's really inspired me in a way to, I guess, become a better, I guess you could say a better PokeTuber. Not necessarily a better person, but just someone who has a better personality online. And especially considering he was actually one of the biggest inspirations for me to start this channel. And as crazy as that may sound, he honestly was, because he got me back into Pokemon. He got me wanting to play it again, and look where we are today. So thank you very much, Dan, for your inspiration on basically starting this channel up almost. So it's been a wild ride so far, and I mean, I have more people to thank here, so I'm going to try and make this, you know, as quick as possible. But just thank you to both Matt and Dan so far for just being really cool people and being awesome people in my life. As well as another big shout out goes to Crimson Seabad. He's actually someone who I met rather recently in the community, but he is one of the coolest, most genuine people that I've ever met. He honestly is a really good YouTuber. He's really underrated in my opinion. I think he just hit 400, or he's close to it, 400 subscribers. That's pretty awesome, and he's growing pretty fast too. So just shout out to you, man, because you know, you've actually been a really cool, genuine person to talk to, and you've helped me a little bit. So always got to appreciate the people who are there to help you even when you're feeling down. So and then there's, like, you know, I don't want to drag this video on too long, because it's almost like 14 minutes long, and I don't want to keep you guys too much longer. But you know, I got some other people on the list here, so like shout out to, you know, Christian, because you know, you've been one of my best friends, man. You really have, and you've given me a lot of good advice even in the darkest of times that I've gone through. So I really appreciate that, more than you could probably imagine. Same goes for John Boy, you know, my graphics designer, John 7K, whatever you want to call him by. You know, thank you for putting up with my endless shit about graphics and being a really cool friend and just being there for me. Another person is Dappa DC. I've worked with him on a couple of Wonder Trade Tuesdays. He has actually been in a lot of my RNG battles, which, speaking of RNG battles, will be making a return soon, I promise. I don't know when, but it'll be soon. Probably, hopefully within the next week. And then, of course, like, you know, Brandon. He's been on a couple of my streams. I'm sure maybe some of you know who he is. Randy. Oh my god, Randy, you son of a bitch. Randy, you son of a bitch. No, I'm just playing. I love you, Randy. He's been a great help with some of the stuff that's been going on my channel recently. He's come up with a lot of helpful ideas for me, so thank you very much, man. You know, Braylon Gaming, Nick, Justin, Waken, Tucker, especially him, for the absolutely amazing contributions he's made to me over like all my streams and whatnot, and it's just crazy. It really is, just to think that someone out there is willing to support me in a way that he has, and I'm really thankful that I have that dude in my life, as well as everybody else, you know. And also shout out to my buddy Ivan. He's a real life buddy of mine. I've known him for nearly like 7 years, so he's definitely been a very big inspiration. Not even necessarily, I shouldn't even say inspiration, just like one of those people that was always there for me whenever I needed help. So I can't be more thankful for some of these amazing people I have, and I'm sure I've left some people out, and I don't want to. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna stop because the list goes on and on and on. There's too many amazing people for me to just like list in one single video, so I'm just gonna stop right there before I forget anybody and hurt anybody's feelings. But if you are not mentioned on this list, you know who you are. You're amazing people, and the people who I talk to on a consistent basis. So just thank you. But yeah, I just wanted you guys to know how much you really mean to me. Both you guys who are watching this video and all my amazing friends that I've made, and it's just like, thank you, really thank you for everything. And I hope to see, you know, we grow as a community. I hope to see something much bigger happen in the Poke community this year. And you know, it's honestly just starting out. Like, I mean, the Pokemon community's been around on YouTube for a couple of years, but now it's really just starting, and I can't wait to see where it goes from here. So it's gonna be pretty awesome, and I hope to see a lot of you awesome people, the friendly faces around us more often and whatnot. But I just wanted to honestly thank you guys and let you know how much you really mean to me, and let you know how positively you've impacted me. And I was trying to look at the word there. Yeah, thank you honestly so much, guys. I really cannot ever thank you enough. But anyway, my name is Jason. Thank you all very much for watching the video, and also Sacred Gold will be out later tonight as well. So thank you for watching. Catch you guys later. Peace.